Alright, so we just arrived in Pai and it's been a hell of a ride. Stephanie's still feeling quite unwell. We're only going to stay here for 3 nights. Can't really say if it's worth it, we'll see. Alright, so we just arrived in Pai and it's been a hell of a ride. Stephanie's still feeling quite unwell. We're only going to stay here for 3 nights. Can't really say if it's worth it, we'll see. We're going out after we feel a little better because the way here is quite long. You take a minibus with going over the mountain and it's with a lot of curves. You know, there's so many curves and you tend to feel quite vomity when driving there. So yeah, let's see if it's worth it for only a few days. So we are on our way for some dinner, trying to find a way. No idea where Google Maps is leading us. So far the experience hasn't been great. The place where we're staying at they're not really nice inside.
From outside the bungalow is quite nice, but from the inside
it's very simple and I mean it's the worst we had so far. Let's see how the rest of the evening is going. So we are getting ready to explore Pai. We got some destinations planned, but now we're going to rent a motorcycle, which is, I think, super cheap here. Everyone drives a motorcycle. Okay, so we just rented a motorcycle for 150 a day.
we rent it for 2 days because we are leaving on Wednesday, so we have it the whole 2 days when we are here in Pai.
Yeah.
Side note, here in Pai they don't have Bolt or Grab, so you have actually to rent a motorbike to get from one end to another.
Another very important thing though, you don't need to show an international driver license. I have one, but I didn't need to show anything, so I think they don't care. So that was an exciting first tour.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to
the side of the road.
On the right side of the
road.
On the left side of the road.
Yes, on the right left side of the road. We catched me driving on the wrong side twice or a few times. So definitely pay attention to that. Now we're on our way to the Big Buddha.
So we couldn't get to the Big Buddha because we are dressed as this. You have to wear something above the shoulders and above the knees. So yeah, unfortunately we couldn't enter. We could see the Big Buddha, but there are big stairs to get to the Buddha, and there we couldn't get. But yeah, so just a reminder to dress appropriately before going to a temple.
Alright, so we found a super nice, cute vegetarian vegan place with earthy styles. Going to have a look. Okay, so we are done with breakfast lunch. It was super good.
Yeah, they had all vegan and vegetarian.
But the whole vibe was such an earthy vibe,
And they had
and
very healthy and various things on the menu.
yeah,
was
so
real
many
nice.
different smoothies.
Yeah,
And
smoothie bowls.
so I have like a curcum. Second, I had a curcum ice cream smoothie without sugar. It was with coconut milk, but
I had
so
a
many good
smoothie
stuff.
bowl with homemade granola, with lots of seeds and nuts.
Yeah.
And fresh fruits, very healthy. And I had a choco chakra, which is a hot drink with
cacao with coconut milk and Himalayan sea salt.
Yeah.
And I had a buckwheat waffle with some fresh eggs and a lot of fruits. It was super good.
Very nice.
Feeling so healthy, so
Yeah.
good right now.
And I think you can find a lot of healthy cafes here in Pai.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole vibe here.
This is definitely a
that's
very plus point here.
I'm so happy because I need also the healthy stuff, and I feel
Feels
so
so
good
good.
afterwards.
Let's continue to the bamboo bridge. So it started to rain, and it's raining a lot. We had
But
the
we
bamboo
are
bridge.
finally here at the
Yeah.
bamboo bridge,
And
and
what can you do? It's a rainy season, that's
Yes.
why it's way cheaper everywhere, but it might rain. We made the full circle. It's actually not that big, although I think it's super nice.
yeah, it's absolutely worth it. It's so beautiful.
It's amazing.
With the rice field. I think you have to experience it.
Yeah, if you're in Pai, definitely this should be on your checklist.
The entrance is 30 baht per person. We are on our way to the gym.
Yes, so we found a gym, and I think they're quite cheap, 2 to 3 euros for a daily pass. It's perfect to get a nice workout in. They seem to have a lot of equipment, so another plus for Pai. Alright, so we arrived. Perfect. There's a coffee place right next to the gym, and you should always get a coffee right before the gym. It's a very nice pre-workout. Alright, so I just had quite a long session, 1 hour, but they had so many nice machines. Stefani's already at an appointment. She's doing her nails. It was a very nice session. I can only recommend seeking a local gym. They're usually very cheap, and in this case they had so many equipment, you can get so much done. Just be sure to have like some kind of training workout plan. It is enough if you do one heavy exercise per muscle group. You don't need to do more, just try to do one heavy exercise. If you do that like twice or maybe 3 times per week, you will still even progress when you're traveling. Hello. So are you happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy. She did a very good job.
What is going on? So a fun, unofficial fact is Pai is a Thai Amsterdam. So there's so many Dutch people here. You can get joints, weed everywhere.
Yeah, and they have a lot of cute and small cafes and restaurants.
A lot of
just
pubs
like
and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
just like in Amsterdam.
if this isn't the best Buddha bowl you've ever seen, drop me the restaurant in the comment where you ate your best Buddha bowl yet. Alright, so this is the second day we ate at the Earth Tone restaurant. Everything is homemade, also there's sprouts, you can see them grow behind the kitchen, and this is 100% like one of the best vegan or vegetarian restaurants we've ever eaten in. Everything's so fresh. Although the start of Pai was a little disappointing at first because it seemed very westernized, and it still kind of is. It starts to grow on us. When you are a digital nomad, this is 100% a place that can be on your bucket list. Here you can stay longer, you can do your routines, you can learn Muay Thai, maybe do a lot of yoga classes. They have gyms. It's definitely a place you could visit. Okay, so it's our last morning here in Pai, and we are on our way to our first ever Muay Thai session. It's going to be a group session. Don't really know what we head into, but definitely excited. But first, of course, we need to get the matcha. Hello.
Hello. I take a matcha with oat milk, please.
For me too. Oh, super sweaty. Muay Thai was very good.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. It was our first time, and it was so cool.
It was so fun. I'm actually so surprised that Stefani loved it.
Yeah, it was cool, like training with a little group.
Yeah,
and
5
the
people.
trainer was super cool,
Yeah.
but also like strict, and it was like a mix of fun and strict, and it was very cool, and with the loud music, and he pushed us really.
Yeah,
And
you definitely get a workout in.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
sweating so much.
It was really fun. It was really cool. I liked it, but I had difficulty to learn it. But I think that's normal. It was my first
You
time.
need to learn the movements.
Yeah. The
Um,
other people there were more advanced, so
Yeah, I think we were the only two beginners, but
Yeah.
it was really fun. He also spared with us.
I think had we stayed a little bit longer here, we would go another time.
Yeah, 100%. We would do more classes. Maybe we'll do some in Phuket. We'll see.